Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mayuri and today I'm going to be talking about this look that I've created, and the star of the look is this lipstick, which is NYX Lingerie in the shade Teddy. So if you guys are subscribed to me, or if you follow me, you know I love mixing up my lipsticks. And in the last video that I put together regarding essential lipsticks that you need to have, I had this one listed there. This is my holy grail lipstick for sure, for the mere reason that I could use it in more than one ways. So of course I can wear it just by itself. I top it up with my lipsticks. I also use this lipstick as an eyeshadow and it looks superb. So this look that I've put together, I'm literally using, I've literally applied just this lipstick on my eyes, and I'm gonna go show you up close how I created this look. One other thing that is really special about this look is, instead of like using tons and tons of products, what I've done is I've just used this lipstick, a kajal, and a mascara. This highlighter that I'm wearing, that's totally optional. The only reason I'm wearing it is because, as I said, I shoot these videos at night. So just in order to add a little bit of pop to my overall look, because all the room and the house is like super dark at this time, and the lights, you know, just in order to lift up the mood a little bit and just make it pop a little bit. The eye that I'm wearing, I use highlighter, but it is totally optional. If you're not comfortable wearing it, you can skip it. But otherwise, this whole look was literally put together using just this lipstick, a kajal, and a mascara. So without further ado, let's get started. And when I say this look, I mean the eye look. Of course, I'm wearing a foundation, a compact, a blush, but then the main reason why I wanted to put this video together is you can use bare minimum products and still create like a soft glam look for your eyes. So here I'm just putting my MAC NC42 Studio Fix foundation, and quickly just making sure that I'm spreading it evenly on my neck and just almost everywhere where I'm usually, where I usually put my foundation. Under my eyes, I always tend to use my foundation on the eyelids as well as eye concealer or primer. It just holds the eyeshadow really well. So that's one of the things that I keep doing. And then I'm just using this regular brush to blend my foundation in. As I said, guys, I don't use a lot of makeup products in terms of like concealer or color correcting and all of that. I know I do have a bit of imperfections, of course, a lot of them, my uneven skin tone, a little bit of blemishes, etc., but they don't bother me as much, so I don't end up using a lot of stuff. So now the start of the show. This is the lipstick that I'm using as an eyeshadow. It's the NYX Lingerie in the shade Teddy. I'm sorry this is going out of focus a little bit, but we should be back on. Yeah, so just I've applied it. You don't need to be very precise with how you're putting it, because eventually you're going to be blending it all with a blending brush. The one that I'm using here, I think it is from Daily Life Forever or Pro Arte, I'm not sure. I'll link it down below, but this brush, guys, is just amazing for any eyeshadow or eye makeup look. It's so amazing to work with, blends the product so easily. You're able to see, right? It took me literally a few seconds to get everything spread out evenly on my eyelid. So yeah, I mean, definitely recommend this brush if you're into any types of eye makeup. Now I'm going ahead with a kajal. Actually, it's a wrong choice of kajal, honestly, that I'm using here, because plum kajal is basically very long lasting, and it turns absolute matte and just fixes itself the moment you put it on. So on this eye, you can see I'm putting it, and it's blending like a dream. I'm able to blend it quickly, but you will shortly see how I will be struggling to blend it over on the other eye, because it sets itself, and it's just not workable enough. Excellent for a kajal, not so good as an eyeshadow. So if you have any other kajal lying around, I've used a lot of them, and they're usually very creamy except for this one. So I'm sure they're much more blendable than this turns out. So yeah, I mean, you see how I'm struggling to blend it all on my right eye versus my left eye. So yeah, be mindful of that. If you do have plum kajal itself, then maybe just work one eye at a time. Also, when I started making this video, I realized that I should have done my eye makeup first and then put on my base. Sometimes, it just happens that you get super excited to make a video, and you just absolutely forgot what the regular protocol is, or what are things that you do usually. So I just got all excited and I started putting in my base makeup, and then I realized, oh man, I have to put. Okay, so here I'm just trying to explain that since I have hooded eyes, I would like to create a little bit of depth, a little slightly above where my real crease is. So yeah, if you want a detailed video on that, let me know. I'll be happy to create something on hooded eye makeup as well. Here I'm just trying to shape my eyes a little bit, just trying to make them a little bit edgy from the corners. So I've gone back in and added that kajal again, and here I'm still struggling to blend it over, but don't you worry, by the end of the video I'll be able to clean it up and just complete the look. So it's not something that cannot be worked with, but of course definitely takes a lot more time than you would want to spend. uh what am I gonna do next is, because I was blending profusely that kajal before, I realized that a little bit of that lipstick shade that I was putting in, that faded away. So I just went ahead again, putting in the same color on my lids again, just to intensify the actual color that I was putting in. So here again, just my OCD, not satisfied with how it looks. I'm still not satisfied how it looks. It's just, I'm getting an OCD just looking at it right now. But yeah, we'll come back to that. Here I'm just tight lining my eyes, the upper waterline and the lower waterline. I'm very uncomfortable putting kajal with just one hand, so you will see me struggling while I'm doing that. I have always applied kajal using both my hands, so this is one step that I'm still not comfortable doing. So yeah, I that's just some things, my things. Here, what I'm gonna do next is, I was actually trying to show you guys, but I guess the camera did not focus it enough. Again, baby steps, we're learning, we'll get there. What I'm doing here is basically I'm using a pencil brush, and just taking my lipstick, the liquid lipstick that I was using before, on the tip of this brush, and I will go all in with my lower lash line on this one. You guys, this brush and this step that I'm talking about, this step is absolutely essential in order to make any eye look stand out. A lot of times what I used to do before, before I learned this trick, was that I would go all in with the top lid, but I would totally ignore the bottom waterline, and it just makes my face a little flat, and it's a little abrupt in terms of eye makeup. However, if you include this step, it just ensures that your bold eye or glam eyes that you're trying to put together blends in with your face altogether, and it doesn't just abruptly end and your skin starts showing up without any color on just under the eyes. I hope I'm making sense, but yeah, that's the intention. Just to blend everything in, and just to make sure that everything is consistent and not abrupt. You definitely need to include this step where you just put the same color that you put on the lid of your eyes in your waterline. And here I'm going back again with the kajal, because I think when I blended it up with the different color, it wiped off a little bit of kajal that I had in there before. So just gonna intensify it a little bit. Yep, that's what I was aiming for. Okay, almost there. I think also because I've had this kajal for a while, I tend to stock up on kajal, and that's what probably something I did, and it is not as creamy as before. Maybe it is expired. I'm not even sure. But since that is all I have, I don't even have any more kajal with me at the moment. Here I'm doing my eyebrow tutorial, just running through it. Again, let me know, you guys, if you want to have a detailed video on this. Right now, please excuse my eyebrows. They're just all over the place, quarantined. So, I can almost, looking at them, I can almost tie a braid of my flyaways and my eyebrows right now. But yeah, that's done. Now going back in with the mascara, because of course no look is complete unless your eyelashes look on point. So you would see me doing this again and again and again and again, because I just have to get my lashes perfect. No matter how I look, but if my lashes don't look glam enough, I can never be happy with the look I put together. So I'm sorry if this looks redundant to you, but I think your lashes to be on point is very, very important. And here I go with the bottom lash line, and yeah, just working my way, trying to get those fluttery ones. And here what I'm just trying to do is I figured I had a little bit of harsh line for the black kajal that I was using for my crease before. So I'm just cleaning that up with that brush and then using my curler to curl my lashes. And yeah, if you still feel there's something that is out of place, you can pick your foundation brush that you were using before and then just clean it up. Here I'm quickly contouring my nose. This is one of the things that I've started doing recently. I didn't used to do that. I never used to do that before, but I think it instantly changes the look and makes me an illusion of a longer, narrower nose. So I really like doing this step recently. And yeah, again, I'm not a pro at this, but I'm able to work on my face, and I have a couple of things that I think might work universally. So let me know if you guys would like to have me create a video on that as well. And I'm going back again with my Maybelline Color Burst blush. It's my favorite these days. I don't know why. I'm just reaching out for that. I've mentioned that in an earlier video that I did before, so I'll put a link of that as well down below. But I'm pretty much using the same blush and same makeup look, and just using the same technique to apply it. Now comes the optional step. Now, what I'm doing here is I am just using my pencil brush again in order to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. As I said, it pops up the look altogether. However, I understand not a lot of people are comfortable doing this step. Even I used to think it is looking too much a little before, but it is starting to grow on me, and I love doing this step, especially for the looks that I'm creating for the night or for any evenings. So try it, you guys. I mean, it'll take a little bit of daring though, as I said, because it just
I hope
pops.
you like the video, you like the content that I'm sharing, and also this look that I've put together. I'm shooting these videos during quarantine, so I have very less access to the makeup that I usually have access to. A lot of my stuff is not with me, and I have used up a lot of stuff because of my sister's wedding recently. But yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to work with whatever I've got right now. Of course, I can't order more because it won't be delivered in time for me to put these videos together. But yeah, I mean, no excuses. Definitely, this is coming along as such fun. Just trying to create a look with a lot of, with minimum stuff that is there in your vanity, and it's amazing how much I'm enjoying it really. So I'm sure all of you have one brown lipstick lying somewhere in your house anyway, so why not just do something peppy this weekend, make it just glam up a little bit, doll up a little bit, go on a date with your husband in your living room. Yeah, I mean, just kidding, but yeah, of course you can. Everybody has a brown lipstick. I really hope everybody does have a brown lipstick. So a brown lipstick, a kajal, that is all really that you need in order to create the soft glam look. This one thing that I definitely want to say to you guys is, by no means am I trying to say that those who put in a lot of effort and time in putting a dozen things to put together a look, they are just overdoing it. Not at all. I mean, I am 100% sure, and I have seen it happen, that the more products you put on your eyes, or whenever you're putting together a makeup look, an eye look especially, it takes a ton of different colors and blending and shadows, etc., in order to get the end result that you want to see. Maybe when you look at an eye look which is absolutely stunning, I'm sure there's a lot of work that goes into it, but think of my channel as something which is like a quick hack. Imagine, think about it as a recipe, right? There is somebody who actually invented that recipe, and then there are a ton of other people who are recreating it, giving you tips how you can do quicker, or if there are any alternative ingredients that you can use. So think about my videos in those ways, because I'm somebody who is very lazy, first thing. Another thing is, I'm a regular corporate employee. I am not a model, or I don't do this as a part of my profession. Makeup is just my hobby, and I like to put together these videos because I find them very, very enjoyable, and I know a lot of people watch makeup videos, not necessarily are models or divas, or celebrities, but sure, I mean, I love to see things that are simple to put together, are very wearable, and something that you can carry even though you're not walking on a ramp, if you see what I mean. So yeah, definitely, I mean, the kind of videos I'm gonna put together, and I am putting together, is basically minimalist friendly. The reason one is because I don't have access to my makeup, as I said. Another reason is that's really how much I use. I don't end up spending an hour getting ready when I go to work. So it's basically just those 4 or 5 things that I use regularly, and I wear them. I know for some it might still be too much, but that is okay. Makeup is just something that I use as a sense of expression. It has got nothing to do with impressing people around me or anybody at all. Or so yeah, I mean, the reason why I put together this channel is just to put that perspective out. I know there are a lot of people who are not necessarily getting ramp ready, but they just want to know how to do a couple of simple things and just put together a simple makeup video. So that is what I'm aiming to do, really. Definitely let me know what are your thoughts around it, and I'll be happy to hear them.